Welcome. Let's do some business news now with me, Emma Davis. The Asukwa Circuit Court 2 in Kumasi has fined Senya Poku and Yasewa of Senya Poku Enterprise, an unlicensed foreign exchange bureau operating at Patasi in Kumasi, 600 penalty units, which is equivalent to 7,200 cedis each. The convicted persons pleaded guilty to charges of conspiracy of engage in the business of dealing in foreign exchange without license and engaging in the business of dealing in foreign exchange without license. The Ashanti Regional Police Command, in collaboration with the other financial institutions, supervision department and the security department of the Bank of Ghana, investigated and arrested 4 persons dealing in foreign exchange without approval and a license from the bank. The undercover investigation began on October 29, 2023 and concluded on December 3, 2023. The other suspects awaiting trial are Adam Isaac and Al-Hassan Nuhu of Makowasi Forex Bureau, another unlicensed foreign exchange bureau also operating on the KNUST campus, Kumasi. Now, the Ghana cedi is expected to lose about 8.4% in value to the US dollar in the retail market this year. That's according to IC Research. It foresees the mid-dollar rate to cedi at 13 cedis, 10 pesos to the dollar. There's more in this Business Desk report.
The depreciation of the cedi will be far lower than the about 15% recorded last year. In 2024, IC Research experts improved fundamentals as a result of expected multilateral inflows and appropriate monetary stance. This will partly offset election-related and external debt restriction uncertainties. The cedi enjoyed stability in December 2023, helped by the Bank of Ghana's monetary squeeze, the Cocoa Board syndicated loan, among others. Bloomberg neither classified the local currency in the best spot returns nor worst spot returns category in 2023. It rather pegged the unit at 11 cedis 95 pesos to the American greenback on December 29, 2023, the last day of trading in 2023. However, the Forex Bureau sold the cedi at 12 cedis 18 pesos to $1.
Let's go to the aviation industry as aviation expert Sean Mendes is optimistic the aviation industry will record continuous growth in 2024. According to him, statistics show that the sector has rebounded to pre-pandemic levels and there's a likelihood of an increase in passenger numbers in 2024.
I think aviation in 2024 is going to continue growing. 2023 was the first year after the pandemic where we really saw no restrictions in travel around the world. And I think we've seen throughout the world and, especially in Africa, other than in South Africa, every African country has met and exceeded its pre-pandemic levels of travel. Ghana had already achieved that, 2 years ago, so it wasn't a big deal in Ghana necessarily. But, even South Africa is beginning to catch up now. They're about, I think, 10 to 15% below where they were in 2019. And the rest of the world, has recovered. So I think 2024 is going to see another year of growth. And I think globally 2024, just given the fact that, the markets continue to grow and we no longer have any restrictions, we're likely to see an all-time record in terms of passenger numbers. So I'm optimistic, and I hope that, that issues like this and safety concerns don't stop people from getting on planes, flying, and seeing the world.
Interest rates fell once again with an anticipated ease in December 2023 inflation. According to auction results by the Bank of Ghana, demand for treasury bills surged. Here's more in this report.
The 91-day bill eased to 29.19% from 29.24% the previous week. The 182-day bill also went down by 14 basis points to 31.74%. Again, the 364-day bill retreated to 32.34% from 32.48% previously. With the Ghana Statistical Service set to announce December 2023 inflation on Wednesday, January 10, 2024, it is likely interest rates will go down further next week. Meanwhile, the government got 15.24% more than the targeted amount of 2.837 billion cedis. The majority of the bids came from the 91-day bill. 2.143 billion cedis that were tendered were all accepted. It was followed by the 182-day bill, in which 595.72 million cedis were tendered. All the bids were accepted. For the 364-day bill, 484.22 million cedis of the bids were tendered. The uptake was 479.43 million cedis.
Welcome. Now let's pick the thoughts of finance lecturer at the University of Ghana Business School, Dr. Jabir Mohammed, reacting to the Treasury bill market, saying government's inability to borrow from the international market will increase pressure on the domestic money market, and this is likely to prevent a decrease in interest rates. Speaking on the marketplace earlier today, Dr. Jabir Mohammed said government will have to find ways to honor its debt obligations to salvage the situation.
Government don't have any option in the international capital market simply because we have serious implication on our external debt. And as Ya already said in the first place, we cannot even get any form of bilateral debt from any of our bilateral creditors. So once we cannot obtain any amount of money from them, definitely the government is going to be relying on domestic debt. Domestic borrowing. And also government may require Bank of Ghana to support its budget because we have about 50 billion deficit to be able to cover in 2024 alone. So that 50 million deficit that we have to cover in 2024 alone requires that we need additional funding from the domestic sources because the external sources have been cut off. So we have to bear in mind that interest rates are not likely to come down any moment from now.
That'll be all for business. My name is Emma Davis. For more business news, do log on to myjoyonline.com. Up next is Showbiz. Please